But more importantly than the demands that we won is the fact that we all showed up. We built connections with each other, and we established our community. We showed the world and we showed history that when the Palestinians are being oppressed, we're not going to remain silent out of fear. The fight does not end today. It will not end today. And it's been going on for the past 76 years, and we're going to see it through till the end. Whether that's the next 20 years, the next 30 years, or even for the next generations. We're not going to stop. And a little encampment being here or not being here isn't something that's going to be consequential to our movement. To end off, I just want to say something that has personally touched me and that I would like to share with all of you is the fact that Palestinians in Gaza right now look to the student movement in the United States with hope. Woo! Woo! I know we all have grievances about the ending of the encampment and we're all sad, but I don't want that to ruin the fact that the people in Gaza have seen us here, and that's something that's given them joy and hope. That's something that's so precious and immeasurable that we should hold on to forever. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to give it on to the next speaker.
Thank you so much, Fatima. Pull us out. Thank you for the umbrella. It's really sweet. We help each other here. Yeah. So, I want to start by paraphrasing from a poem by Ben Lerner, which is called The Stone. The beginning of the poem asks us to imagine a song that gives voice to people's anger. The poem goes on to clarify. The anger comes before the song, but it is the song which forms the people. The song creates the conditions for a collective voice. Before the song, our anger is isolated from its expression. Individuals are isolated from each other in their anger. The song is what socializes feeling, what releases anger from its containment inside of individuals and brings it into the collective sphere. Now, I would like you to notice here who you are surrounded with and how you came to be here with us. You are surrounded by your allies, your people. Today, the HJC has disbanded our encampment on the Hopkins beach as part of an agreement with the university, which will require them to accelerate a PIAC proposal for divestment. This is not a victory, it is incremental progress. However, I would like to draw attention to another aspect of what we have done here, what we continue to do, which is participate in the creation of a collective voice. When we gather here, it is not to speak, but to open ourselves so that a people's voice may speak through us, may sing through us. The song is Free Palestine.
Woo! Free Palestine!
When we say to each other, can you help me lift this? When we say, can you help me put up this tent? When we say, would you like something to eat? Behind each of those words is the collective voice, Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
When we say, come stay the night, when we say, let me listen to your fear, let me listen to your anger, we are saying, Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
At Columbia, we are singing Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
At UCLA, we are singing Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
At the University of Texas, Austin, we are singing Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Across the world, we are crying out. We are singing Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Through that song, through our unification in the collective voice of a people, we have created and continue to create power, and it is our power. Here is what we will do with this power. We will dismantle those governing bodies which oppress us, the governing bodies which have murdered over 13,000 Palestinian children,
Shame!
which sent police with tear gas and rubber bullets to brutalize students,
Shame!
which steal land and treat those already living there as externalities.
Shame!
We will assemble new governing bodies which we directly control, and through those governing bodies, we will choose to distribute food, medicine, and education. Our encampments across the world are a demonstration of our ability to do this. For those of you who are wiping your brows in relief as this encampment ends, whose hearts fill not with solidarity, but with fear and contempt at students and young people. For those of you who line your pockets with warmongers' money, who clutch at your purses when we talk about solidarity, here is what I have to say to you. This is not the end. This is our warning shot. I believe we have one more speaker. Staff?
All right, thank you for being here, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Today is Mother's Day. All right. Today I woke up to a breakfast in bed, a bouquet of flowers, and a kiss from my child. Today I get to reflect on the nurturance, the labor, the joy that it is to be a mother, to love a child, to tend a new member of this generation, to build towards a better world. To hold your child in your arms is to hold your own heart. And not just that, but to watch a world be created in front of you, to share a life and to take a wager on every year that this new person has ahead of them. But I'll be honest with all of you, something feels wrong. This morning I saw another video of a Gazan mother clutching the body of her son close to her chest, sobbing while the limbs that she helped create went limp, while his eyes, ones I'm sure she looked into with so much hope and love, drooped and closed. I've seen too many of these videos. I've watched a little girl cry out, begging for her mother, saying that she recognized her mother's hair, asking why God would have taken her. We've all seen too many of these videos. I don't have it within me. We don't have the time to recount all of the pain of Palestinian mothers and children that we have seen and shared. But in honor of Mother's Day, I do feel the need to make a promise to my Palestinian sisters who are so far away. I invite you all to share this promise with me. I promise to the mothers of Gaza who lost their babies, I promise that I will not forget your children. I did not know them, but I know that they laughed. I know that you sang to them. I know that you made them meal after meal and tended to them when they were sick. I know that you had hopes for them and dreams that you shared. I know you gave your whole hearts to them and that the lives and worlds of each and every one of these children, over 13,000 of them, were important. They were consequential, and they are something for us to mourn. To the children of Gaza, I promise that I will not forget your mothers. I did not know them, but I will not forget that they were beautiful, that they loved you, and that they protected you how they could. I won't forget that they held you and kissed you and gave all that they could for you to survive and grow and to care for the future of your communities. I won't forget that they were taken from you too early for reasons unjust. I hope that we can use this moment of collective mourning as a moment to affirm our commitments to the mothers and children and fathers and families still alive and still fighting in Gaza. We don't just owe them remembrance.
We owe them our time and our labor. We owe it to them to continue to fight against the imperialist forces of their oppressors and to those in our own country, to dismantle the system that took them all away from their families too violently and too soon. We owe it to them to make this genocidal campaign everybody's problem, to disrupt the systems around us that perpetuate violence all over the world. We took down tents this morning, but we cannot and we will not stop this fight.
Woo!
We must carry the lessons of this encampment forward, learning that care for our families must extend to care for our communities, must extend to care for our compatriots and comrades all over this world. Indeed, if there is one thing that motherhood has taught me, is that there is no future worth having that does not include care and justice and freedom for all.
Woo!
I invite you all to join me in remembrance and commitment, thinking of those in Gaza and Congo, in places oppressed and deprived all over the world, to think of these people as your own family, for whom you must commit to the project of liberation by any means necessary.
Woo!
Thank you so much for all of these beautiful speeches. So now we've completed the first part of our rally. We're going to now march into campus. Please follow our two amazing chant leaders. And we're going to chant all the way there. And then have another set of speeches in front of Ron Daniels' house. So,
Woo!
okay. All right, so with that, we'll start with both our chant leads.
Gaza, you will rise. Palestine will never die. Gaza, you will rise. Palestine will never die. Gaza, you will rise. Palestine will never die.
It accelerates this process where some concerns will be addressed at hot times.
too.
People want to do speeches here, or do we want to walk around and do them outside of London? We'll keep doing that.
be defeated.
People united will never be defeated. There is only one solution.
Student-led revolution. There is only one solution. Student-led revolution. There is only one solution.
insider source that Ron Daniels really doesn't like it when there are a bunch of noisy students in his yard.
Okay, hello everyone. We are now standing in front of President Daniels' house. 14 days ago, we launched our Liberated Zone encampment in solidarity with the people of Palestine. Though we have dismantled today, we will not stop applying pressure on the university to denounce Israel's genocide of Palestinians in Gaza and to keep their promises. We are months into the settler entity's genocidal campaign against the people of Gaza and months into making the same demand on our university. After the mass murder of now at least 34,943 Palestinians. After months of mass starvation with blockades of food, water, electricity, and aid, after the bombing of schools, hospitals, and homes, after 75 years of systematic oppression, what does JHU care about? Who does JHU protect? President Daniels and the Board of Trustees have been relentless in protecting the thing they care about the most: profits and property above everything else. Above the lives of Palestinians, the lives of black communities in the city, and people all over the world living under systems of oppression. In 2018, Ron Daniels finished his Rising to the Challenge fundraising initiative. In his speech at the conclusion of the campaign, he says, and I quote, "But the real story of this campaign lies behind the numbers. It is in the focus on daunting global and societal challenges and the commitment to our home city of Baltimore." Yet, that same year, he announced the creation of JHPD, composed of BPD officers who have been known to be negligent and disastrous, to put it kindly, to the Baltimore community. That is not a commitment to our home city of Baltimore, Ron. And 6 years later, he refuses to denounce the global and societal challenges in Palestine. He refuses to denounce a genocide. It does not seem you are as focused as you implied you would be, Ron. Hopkins is no stranger to rubble and forced displacement. While we witness Hopkins' continued support for dispossession and bombings in Palestine, we are also witness to the ongoing dispossession Hopkins enacts on vulnerable communities here in Baltimore. Over the last 2 decades, starting in 2001, Hopkins has been at the forefront of an aggressive gentrification campaign in East Baltimore under the quasi-governmental initiative East Baltimore Development Incorporated. In the name of expanding its real estate property and creating space for a small class of people, the Hopkins-led initiative has resulted in the demolition of thousands of row homes and displacement of hundreds of predominantly black and brown longtime residents. 88 acres in the Middle East neighborhood, where the Johns Hopkins Medical Campus is, have been raised to make way for new glossy office and lab buildings, retail shops for middle-class consumerism. And despite early promises for multi-income housing and a right to return for displaced residents, to date, the overwhelming majority of former residents have not been able to return to their home neighborhood. Sounds familiar. And now, after 14 days of sustained agitation on our campus, we are not surprised this university would continue to dig its heels into its support for colonial violence abroad when we have seen just how much it is responsible for colonial violence and expansion in its own backyard. We are not surprised that the university is invested in weapons companies that produce the bombs, turning Gaza into rubble. We are not surprised the university's applied physics lab engineers weapons and technology for the Department of Defense's imperialist violence. Bombs and weapons generate profit. Palestinian lives do not generate profit. President Daniels has made his choice, and we must make our choice. Where the university fails, we must advance the sanctity of life over property. Life over property! But whether it is in the pain of witnessing the rubble from home demolitions in Baltimore, or the pain of rubble from bombings in Gaza, which Hopkins helps fund, we must learn from the resistance in Palestine and the resistance in Baltimore. It was through years of contentious struggle against the university that black residents of Middle East have been able to push for concessions at every turn of Hopkins' displacement efforts, including pushes for the bare minimum of fair compensation in relocation terms. In our resistance against the colonization of Palestine, we must also be steadfast. Our encampment ends today, but this is only the beginning. We will recharge, strengthen our communities, and we will continue to grow our movement and build our forces. Let it be clear, in the coming months, President Daniels and the Board of Trustees will know no rest. while this institution provides material support for and endorsement of genocide and colonial occupation.
A reminder again, if anyone in the crowd wants to share some words or like poetry or anything like that, feel free to come up to me and then I'll put you on the list to speak.
Woo! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Guys, I'm shaking. I got so much energy from this crowd and I want some energy during this speech. Hello everyone. You might know me as Mari, but my real name is actually Cameron. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hello everyone, you might know me as Mark, but my name is John, and I'm a member of Speak Out Now, a revolutionary socialist organization. How are we doing? Let's get a little louder for Ron.
There's some more things I want to say about that guy, but there's kids here. Friends, we have come so far. If you think back to the beginning of the encampment 2 weeks ago, we had only just met. Some of us have never organized before, and we made so many mistakes. It is not to say things even by the end were perfect, but we came a long way. Now, I am not even close to happy with this deal we got. Are you happy with the deal we got? No! Me neither. But everyone, you know what? We are not done. This is not a sprint we're in, it is a marathon. With all the connections we made, all the lessons we learned, all the experiences we gained, we're going to come back even stronger the next time. We need to be stronger the next time.
For me, the experience and connections we made are the real win. Right now, I bet the university is back there and the administrators are back there celebrating that they were able to get the encampment to end. I say let them celebrate for now. They will not be celebrating for long. Just because the tents are down does not mean the fight is over. Let me tell you, we will come back. And we will continue to organize until we see a free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
We need to continue to grow this movement. And it means seeing ourselves as organizers. It means continuing to take the fight where we're at, but also expanding the struggle beyond the university. It means applying the lessons we learned here about the importance of collective organizing, building connections, doing outreach, and convincing and helping others to be organizers like we are. Most importantly, it means building organizations that can take on these struggles before these movements begin.
Woo! I know we are not satisfied with our deal, but now is not the time to be disillusioned or feel defeated. It is a time to feel energized, because we know we laid the groundwork for an even stronger movement in the future. This is just the beginning. Everyone, are we satisfied? No! Are we satisfied? No! Are we going to continue to fight? Yes! Are we going to continue to fight? Yes! Louder for Ron Daniels to hear us. Are we going to continue to fight? Yes! Louder for Genocide Joe. Are we going to continue to fight? Yes! Louder for the genocidal state of Israel. Are we going to continue to fight? Yes! And let me tell you, we are not going to stop this fight until we see a free Palestine. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Woo!
Lots of energy. Okay, so we've got one person on our list for open mic. Again, if folks do want to come and take the mic, please feel free to see me. All right, give it up for our next speaker.
Hi everyone. I did not plan this speech, so I'm going to try my best here, but I'm just going to say that for the past 2 weeks, we have watched as Johns Hopkins students bonded together, face their fears, face the risk of suspension, expulsion from the school, to say that our tuition should not be paying for the killing of people abroad. That human life, no matter who it is, where it is worthy. People deserve to live in peace and security in their homes. And seeing the students carry on for 2 weeks in the fear that this university created, and constantly wanting to bring in the police to arrest these students, and just even in the rain that they have been in for the past 2 weeks, it's been really inspiring. And although the camp ends today, the community that has been built will, inshallah, continue to grow and continue to create change here in Baltimore and across the ocean in Palestine. So I'm Muslim, and in the last verse of Surah Al-Baqarah, the surah called the cow, Allah, God, says, oh God, God does not burden you with more than you can bear. And then, in that same verse, he says, oh God, do not burden us with more than we can bear. So what we've seen for the past 2 weeks is these students putting everything on the line, overcoming their fears, and seeing that this burden, they were able to carry it. So it's really inspiring. And I want to end by reading the poem by poet Rafat al-Adir, who was killed by the Zionist State of Israel on December 6, 2023. If I must die, you must live, to tell my story, to sell my things, to buy a piece of cloth and some strings, make it white with a long tail, so that a child somewhere in Gaza, while looking heaven in the eye, awaiting his dad who left in a blaze, and bid no one farewell, not even to his flesh, not even to himself, sees the kite, my kite you made, flying up above, and thinks for a moment an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring hope, let it be a tale. Rifat died, but here we are today. May we all continue to work for a free Palestine and justice for all people around the world.
Thank you for those beautiful words. So we got one more speaker. Last call for folks on open mic before we wrap up.
Okay, thank you everybody. I am a graduate student here at Hopkins, and I was initially not convinced to come to this place over here, but my wife actually convinced me, pushed me to it. So I would like to say thank you, and thank you again for doing this. It's a great honor to be standing among the right people, doing the right thing when time calls for it. I'm just going to call Abraham Lincoln over here, who said, that people, like ideas, only do wonders when they're free. So for freedom we stand, and for freedom we will stand whenever it calls for it. And there's a lot of strength in it. No boundaries, no dimensions, nothing can protect if we are standing together. So thank you again, everybody. Thank you.
All right, guys, so that brings us to the close of our open mic section. Again, big takeaway here is the fight doesn't stop here. The fight for liberation continues, and we gotta keep organizing. So stay tuned, keep connected with everybody here, and then we will have actions in going into these next few weeks and into the summer. So keep yourself updated. All right, so now to close us off, I'm gonna flip this around. We're gonna be walking over to the Blue Jay statue and doing some beautiful art on it in support of Palestine. So let's go on. So feel free to walk over with us. If you need to go, that's all right. But thank you for coming.
Israel bombs, Hopkins pays. How many kids did you kill today?
Israel bombs, Hopkins pays. How many kids did you kill today?
Israel bombs, Hopkins pays. How many kids did you kill today?
Israel bombs, Hopkins pays. How many kids did you kill today?
Israel bombs, Hopkins pays. How many kids did you kill today?
Israel bombs, Hopkins pays. How many kids did you kill today?
Money for jobs and education, not for wars and occupation.
Money for jobs and education, not for wars and occupation.
Money for jobs and education, not for wars and occupation.
Long Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Liberation is our mission!
No more war with our tuition!
No more war with our tuition!
Liberation is our mission!
Liberation is our mission!
No more war with our tuition!
No more war with our tuition!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Long live Gaza!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Resistance is justified when people are occupied!
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 Hopkins, Hopkins, you can't hide!
Hopkins, Hopkins, you can't hide!
You're supporting genocide!
You're supporting genocide!
Hopkins, Hopkins, you can't hide!
Hopkins, Hopkins, you can't hide!
You're supporting genocide!
You're supporting genocide!
Hopkins, Hopkins, you can't hide!
Hopkins, Hopkins, you can't hide!
You're supporting genocide!
You're supporting genocide!
There is only one solution!
There is only one solution!
Intifada revolution!
Intifada revolution!
There is only one solution!
There is only one solution!
Intifada revolution!
Intifada revolution!
Gaza, Gaza, you will rise!
Gaza, Gaza, you will rise!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Gaza, Gaza, you will rise!
Gaza, Gaza, you will rise!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river!
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever!
Palestine will live forever!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to
some dancing involved. You'll get more info through our Instagram later. And then also we'll have a debrief at some point later this week around like the agreement, but also a conversation around next steps and what this means for us. So keep an eye out. And with that, we'll conclude our event.
music. Exit music.
Can I offer to read my story?
Oh, you want to?
Tonight? Pretty shit. I was yawning. Thank you. That was really good. We're trying to ascertain whether people like it or not. No, we were making our nose. We were excited. I really did. Thank you. We met like 2 days ago. I'm pretty